everyone, welcome back to another episode of It's Finally Friday. My name is Adrian, and today we are going to be talking about cord cutting and a la carte content. We are going to be using two devices for this episode. One is Google TV Chromecast, recently released, and Apple TV. So in one hand, the Google TV Chromecast, which was released recently, it's very good, and is basically of these two is the cheapest of the two options there. And on the other hand, you have Apple TV, which is considered a premium device, and obviously it's more expensive, but it's got great potential. And even though we haven't seen a refresh Apple TV in years, 2021, there's a ton of rumors. If you're interested in it, check it out. There's a ton of videos out there, people saying all kinds of rumors about what they're expecting from this new Apple event that is set to occur very soon. And again, we're expecting a brand new Apple TV device, but I'm fine with the one I have. We'll have to see and wait about what's going to be new in that event. So today, let's talk about streaming services and also cable services. Of these two things, if you are in the market to change or to move away from cable subscription, the regular standard cable subscription, I mean, by now you should have done that. You just basically have to search around and, use Google, find other videos from people. There are a ton of contents everywhere that you can get for free and cheaper, basically. So you don't have to spend a ton of money paying to cable companies for a ton of channels that you barely watch. So that is true. And it's also true, you have to be careful with streaming services like YouTubeTV, FuboTV, Hulu Live TV. You also have Sling, and so on and so forth. Be careful with that, because if you're like thinking, I'm going to cut the cord and I'm going to move from Comcast or one of those services, and you're going to move to YouTubeTV, well, yeah, you're going to see a saving. You're going to be, instead of paying, I don't know, $100 a month, with all your equipment, maybe more, like $150 a month, you're going to be paying $64 a month. So you will be definitely see some savings there. However, keep in mind, you're going to get the feeling that you're still paying a lot and you're basically getting a ton of content that you don't watch. If you are totally into, like, you have a specific program that you watch, like if you have you want to watch ESPN or Fox Sports or CNN or Fox News or one of those networks, and you need those networks, then yes, you will need to basically move into a service like YouTube TV, Hulu Live TV, and so on and so forth, right? But if you are in basically in the process of switching from that, and you really want to cut the cable, cut the cord per se, well, this is when it gets interesting, because today you have a million options, a ton of options actually, which they offer standalone services. So we're going to take a look at these two devices. First, let's have a look at Google TV Chromecast, again, which it was released recently. This device allows you to have different applications, different streaming apps with standalone subscriptions like HBO Max, Netflix, Prime, Hulu. Even you can get free things and free content like Plex, Pluto TV, Peacock, Tubi. I mean, all kinds of things in there. And all you have to do is subscribe to each individual app. You don't have to subscribe to them all. Basically, if you're into a show that you want to watch inside Netflix, or you're into The Boys in Prime, or you want to watch basically go back and watch Game of Thrones, you can subscribe to that. Apple TV Plus also available here in the Google TV Chromecast application. The good news about this is that it's all integrated. So it offers like a interface that it allows you to navigate around and basically have all the content embedded in there. So you don't have to switch between, you don't even have to open the applications, not even Netflix, which is great. I mean, you can get free and paid content all standalone sitting here, and you can watch it at any time. This is great. This is awesome. I like this interface that the new Google TV Chromecast has, and I can say it's pretty good. You can get into the show, you basically access it, and it tells you where it's going to play, and it launches the application right there, and you don't even have to go anywhere. And if you want to keep a list of the shows and movies that you want to watch, you can assign it or add them to the watch list, and those will be there. Of course, you also have the option of buying content or renting, and that it's all there available. In the other hand, you have Apple TV and the Apple TV app. So if you open the Apple TV app and you have also your streaming applications, your standalone applications, free and paid applications, all of these can be integrated. Probably not all of them, but a good number of them can be fully integrated into the Apple TV environment. And you can track them there. You can add them to the watch later list, and basically everything will be available there for you. You don't have to navigate away from it. You don't have to switch between apps. All you have to do is just open the app, and right now here I'm in the Watch Now section, and this movie is available via Plex. Plex, as you know, now has free content, movies and shows on demand. This is also integrated with the Apple TV app now, and I can see that I can hit play and it will open it up. The rest here, this is Paramount Plus, I have that, HBO Max. This is a show that it's about to star on Apple TV Plus. And this is Prime. As you can see, you can add anything, every show that you want to watch, you can add it here. It tracks your watching activity. So like if you watch that on a separate device, you will be able to come back here and continue watching that show or movie. Down here, I can see the current available list of channels. These are like the standalone channels that Apple TV app has. Like we can see clearly here, some of these, like AMC Plus is one of the ones that we have here, and it's exclusive to some streaming services, and it's available as a standalone for within the Apple TV app. So if I go here, I don't only have the ability to once I'm subscribed, I don't have the ability just to watch The Walking Dead or Mad Men or Fear the Walking Dead or some of those great shows or movies, but I also have the option of getting the live feed channel. So I can see, I can actually watch AMC Plus, AMC, BBC America, IFC, Sundance channels, all included within the app. So this is very, very good. I can skate back here. I can see all the list of channels that are available for me right now, and I can subscribe to them as standalone. So what that means is truly an a la carte environment that I can just subscribe to what I want, right? If I want to subscribe to to Cinemax, if I'm into that, or to AMC Plus for a few months or for a month, just to catch up with the Walking Dead episodes, I can do that, and I can cancel it a month later. I can do the same with Apple TV Plus, and so on and so forth. I mean, if the application that you want to watch is not here, don't worry. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be available here or listed somewhere. Like if I scroll back down here, I can see Disney Plus, content from that, HBO Max, Hulu, Peacock, I don't even have a subscription for Peacock, and I can tell you right now that I can navigate around and I can watch right now free content from Peacock, movies even, or shows that are free available from here, from this app. I can launch it from this app, which is wonderful. Pluto TV, it's got a ton of content. You can search it from there, and so on and so forth. So that is absolutely great. If I keep scrolling down, I have other options like based on shows that I'm watching. So it offers a lot. So like if I go to the top section here into movies or TV shows, I can definitely look for things that are related, that are available to me, right? Like that are based on the channels that I have, not even the paid channels, but also the free channels, right? Like if I'm talking about content that it's available only on Peacock, I don't pay for that service, but it's available there. Like, I can see things in here that they're essentially there and they're ready just for me to click it. So like if I go here and I look at this, I can clearly see that says Paramount Plus. So that's available. I have that. That's a subscription. If I go into this other movie, I see it's available via Prime Video. So I can click on that and watch it right away. But not everything. It's a paid service. That is for sure. Like, maybe we can find something in here. Let's see, Cruel Intentions here. This is available via HBO Max. So that is a paid service. But if I, keep scrolling there, I can definitely see that there's some content here that are either content that is paid content or content that is free. Right there, available for me. The same thing goes for content on the TV shows. Like if I go there, I can see my channels there available, things that are free, news. If you're interested in news, right, so I understand if you like to watch CNN and your favorite show, or Fox News or MSNBC, but come on, if you're really into, what do you want? Do you want news or you want a particular show? I give you a hint. If you don't want to pay for the full streaming service, like YouTubeTV, Hulu TV, or pay $200 for cable, just to watch CNN or Fox News or some of those networks, well, I tell you, there's TuneIn Radio, which it has the live free feed from CNN, Fox News, MSNBC. Yeah, you won't actually get to see the images, but it's the radio version of those shows. So technically speaking, you could very well use that, and you don't have to pay for the actual content. So I'm sorry, guys, that's just the way it is. Everything is kind of like out there. All you have to do is search for it, Major networks like the national networks like ABC News, NBC News, CBS News, those guys have live free network services that are out there for free. So I'm going to show you real quick here. So let me go back to my home screen. And this is actually pretty nice. You could rearrange, remember, your applications based on groups here. And this will allow you to just launch things without having to, search for anything, really. You just go there and search. You just scroll. And once you're ready, you hit the OK button or the click there in the remote, and that will launch it for you. I have Plex here for my local content, and I have news. This group is kind of like my news group where I can have, I can easily just launch here news from CBS. So I have all my feeds here depending on where I am, and this is pretty good actually. I can launch and go back, and there is ABC News Live. So all of this, it's free. You don't have to pay a dime for it. You just basically have to, decide how do you want to do it. Do you really need CNN and those networks and Fox News and all that? Now, if we're talking about sports, that's a different story. Most people think like, I really need ESPN and Fox Sports. That's totally fine. For that, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to pay. What that means is if you're just interested in, getting the Fox Sports shows and the ESPN shows like Sport or Sports Network, Sports Center, that's fine. You will basically will have to continue to use YouTube TV or Fubo or one of those guys, and that's totally fine. But if you're willing to say, you know what, I'm fine and I can definitely survive without it, I tell you, you can probably just go with Pluto TV, which it's got a ton of content there as well. And you also have sports like, it's not really, you're not going to get the very latest match or the very latest game or the news for that matter. But you can definitely get CBS Sports, and that's got a ton of content in there. You can also get ESPN Radio if you have tuned in and you're interested in having a look into that. Definitely something that it's worth checking out. So I'm just gonna take a look here at my sports via Pluto TV, and I can see right there CBS Sports, and I'm not paying for that, and it's got information. Again, I understand your point. If don't get mad at me, if you're willing to say, well, you know what, this is actually pretty good. I can actually, cut the cable and move away from that. It's a big step, I tell you. It's not an easy step. But remember, if you're thinking, I need to have ESPN or Fox Sports because I need the Sunday night games or the, your Monday night football, and those air on the national networks like CBS, Fox, and those guys, or like the NBA, games that play on ABC, those are free. They air via the local networks. Not all, of course. Obviously, there are a ton of games that don't ever get to see the live via the local networks. But remember, like the biggest shows or the biggest games that are available for free, you can get them at any time. And you can get them via Plex. So right now, in fact, I can probably launch Plex here. And let's see what's going on. Right there, there's actually a basketball game right there. I can see, I think the Lakers are on right now, in fact. So that is available for free via Plex. And I don't pay anything. I have to be honest, I have a Plex lifetime subscription that allows me to use the live feed or the live DVR option, which allows me to record and allows me to watch all my local channels. I have an HD home run device, and if you want more information on that, I have a separate video that talks about that. So back again, remember, if you're interested in cutting the cable for real and not pay all that money to services like even YouTube TV and all those guys, they're great, don't get me wrong. I recently cut the cable from YouTube TV, which has been one of my longest services that I had like for a long time, and the decision was like, I'm not watching this thing. What am I watching? I get my news from podcasts really, and sometimes when I'm in the car, I tune in and I get my news from CNN Radio or ESPN Radio or MSNBC Radio, and that's it. And when I get home, I can you have your local channels available. You have a ton of content via Pluto TV, which is free. Plex also has a ton of things now that you can get. Like literally, they're adding more and more channels. Like right now, look at this: Fear of the Walking Dead. Of course, it's not the very latest episode from the very latest season, but at least, if you don't have anything, you don't want to pay anything, you're getting this for free. It's got ads, so don't be surprised there. You can switch between apps. You can turn off Netflix for a month and go to Hulu, or you can go to Apple TV Plus, or you can go and subscribe to Discovery Plus or Paramount Plus. I mean, everything is a plus nowadays. So yes, you can do that. and have HBO Max. This is all great. All standalone a la carte content. It's out there. You just have to go and find it. Trust me, it's worth it. It's a big step. Remember, you just have to think about what's important to you and just go and get it. So hit me up in the subscribe button and the notification button, and we'll be showing more videos like this. So if you like it, obviously let us know. If you have any comments, also let us know. But be sure to stick around for more. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.